Hello, welcome to this grounding yin sequence for beginners. I'm LaDonna, and we're going to need some things here before we begin. So if you have some rolled blankets or a bolster, a yoga mat, or just a soft rug here, some yoga blocks, extra pillows, even some folded blankets are nice, and of course a quiet space where you will hopefully not be interrupted. Pause here and get what you need, and then we'll get started. I'll leave a screenshot here for what you need. All right, let's get started. Find a comfortable cross-legged seated position. You can sit on a bolster or a folded blanket here if you desire. Lengthen your back by rooting down through your sit bones and lifting your crown toward heaven. Let your palms rest on your knees and close your eyes. Begin to draw awareness to the base of your spine. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth with a gentle sigh. Roll your shoulders back, allowing your muscles to soften and begin to feel your body relax. Inhale in through your nose and exhale out through your mouth with a gentle sigh. Inhale, feel your belly rise, and exhale, release it with a sigh. Keep breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth as you begin to draw your awareness down to the base of your spine. Imagine your breath is coming in and out through the base of your spine. Visualize a ball of red light glowing in this space. And repeat to yourself silently or aloud. I am grounded. I am secure. I am confident. We will now make our way into a child's pose. Come onto your hands and knees, shoulders stacked over your wrists and hips over your knees. Release your hips back towards your heels, and you can place a blanket or pillow between your seat and your heels here if you desire. Option to reach your arms overhead or release them down by your sides as you melt your chest, thighs, and forehead to the earth, allowing your elbows to bend out to the side. You can place a pillow or blanket under your forehead here if you desire. Close your eyes and bring awareness back to the base of your spine, breathing in and out through this space. We will hold here for 3 minutes as you softly round your back and soften your hips toward the floor. Soften your brow and begin to let go of your day. Focus on your breath here and allow your mind to quiet. Breathe into the pose as you bring yourself into the here and now. Take a deep breath in and release it with a sigh. Great. Now, using your hands, push the floor away and slowly begin to rise up. Slowly come into a standing pose in the center of your mat as we prepare for dangling pose. Feet hip distance apart, soften your knees, and fold your torso forward over your legs. Grab alternate elbows or rest your elbows on your knees. We will hold here for 2 minutes. Balance your weight between your toes and your heels as you imagine roots growing down into the earth and spreading out to support you. Imagine the roots growing deeper and deeper. Melt and breathe. Inhale, feel your belly rise, and exhale with a sigh. Nice. Now bend your knees, release your hands towards the floor, and slowly roll up. We will now prepare for squat pose. Standing with your feet hip width apart, feet turned slightly outward. Slowly and mindfully bend your knees deeply as you lower your seat toward the floor. You may sit on a block or bolster if you desire. You can rest your hands on the floor or bring them into a prayer position with your elbows pushing lightly against your knees or shins. We will hold here for 2 minutes. If you need to come out of the pose, you can release into a butterfly or child's pose at any time. Bring awareness to the base of your spine, imagining a red ball of light glowing here. Say in your mind or aloud, I am grounded. I am secure. I am at home. Take a deep inhale and exhale with a sigh. Release by coming to a seat, removing your block if used. Slowly straighten your legs in front of you. Release to lie on your back here. We'll take a moment here to close our eyes and go inward. Feel the ground beneath you as you become aware of how you feel in this moment. Take a moment here to reflect on what helps you to remain grounded, resolving to incorporate this into your life. Take a deep inhale, exhale with a sigh. Slowly roll onto your side in a fetal position. Placing your top hand onto the mat, push up into a seated position as we prepare for butterfly. You can place a bolster or blanket under your hips as you draw the soles of your feet to touch. And allow your knees to open out wide. You can use yoga blocks or pillows under your knees here if you wish. Inhale, elongate your spine. Then you can stay right here if this is comfortable for you. Or gently round forward over your legs, lightly resting your hands on your feet or on the floor in front of you. You can rest your head on a bolster or pillow placed between your torso and thighs, or allow your head to hang toward your heels. We will hold here for 3 minutes. Breathe in and out through the base of your spine with a slow, steady, rhythmic breath. Let go of any muscular effort. Soften and breathe. Bringing awareness to the base of your spine. Take a deep inhale, feel your belly rise, and exhale with a sigh. Push into your arms and come up slowly, removing any props. And take a moment here to lean back on your hands, to release your hips, and slowly begin to straighten each leg. Release into Shavasana. Soften and melt into the mat beneath you. Then rest in this moment knowing you are enough and you are exactly where you need to be. Take a deep breath in. Release it with a sigh. We will now move into half frog pose by slowly coming into a wide-legged child's pose with our toes touching. Move your hips forward until they are in line with your knees, keeping your toes touching. Widen your knees and allow your hips to lower if this is possible for you. If you're feeling any stress in your shoulders, you can bring one arm forward at a time and rest your head on your alternate arm. We will hold here for 2 minutes. Breathe in deeply as if you were expanding your breath 3-dimensionally. Noticing any sensations that arise. Surrender to gravity as you let go of anything that is not serving you. Take a deep breath in and release it with a sigh. Now bringing your knees together, release into child's pose, resting here for a few breath cycles. Now moving into our last pose before Shavasana, come slowly and intentionally onto your back as we move into Happy Baby. Hug your knees towards your chest. Grab the soles of your feet or your ankles or the back of your legs, whichever is available to you. Move your feet apart so they are right above your knees, and push your knees towards the floor alongside your chest. If you're unable to hold onto your feet, you can hold onto the back of your thighs here. We will hold here for 2 minutes. Allowing gravity to melt your knees toward the floor. Allow your arms to relax now. Say in your mind or aloud, I am enough. I am connected to the earth. Abundance flows through me. Take a deep breath in and exhale with a sigh. Release the soles of your feet to the mat. Walk your feet away from each other and bring your knees to touch. And pause here for a few breath cycles. We will now prepare for our final pose, Shavasana. Come to lie down on your back, placing a rolled blanket or bolster under your knees if you desire. Allow your arms to fall out to the sides, palms facing up. And allow your feet to fall inward or outward, whichever is more comfortable for you. Take a deep inhale and release it with a sigh. Again, deep inhale, feel your belly rise, and exhale with a sigh. Begin to find stillness as you gently close your eyes and release. Feel your body heavy, pressing into the earth beneath you. Feel gravity take hold and allow your body to release all the trying and surrender to just being. Let your breath soften and let it be what it wants to be. Notice even the small spaces between your breaths. Allow yourself to be held by the earth below you, allowing a sense of peace to arise within. And enjoy this moment of stillness and silence. Now say to yourself in your mind or aloud, I am grounded. I am secure. I am at home. Allow your breaths to become deeper and longer. Begin to bring movement into your fingers and toes. Roll your head from side to side. Circle your wrists and ankles in both directions. Bring your knees up, hug them to your chest. Inhale, hug them a little more tightly. And exhale, release your legs to the floor. Deep inhale, stretch your arms overhead and make yourself as long as possible. Hug your knees into your chest and roll onto your left side. Pause here for a moment. Take a deep breath and send yourself gratitude for your practice today. Notice if an intention arises here, a word, a phrase, or even an image. Take a deep inhale, release it with a sigh. And pressing into your upper hand, slowly come into a seated position. Take a moment here to take in your surroundings and notice any sensations you are feeling in this moment. Inhale, raise your hands overhead, bringing your palms to touch. Exhale, bring your palms to heart center. Thanks so much for practicing with me today. Be sure to leave a comment below sharing your intention or message if you desire, or write it down in a journal for safekeeping. Love and light. Namaste. If you enjoyed this video today, please take the time to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, leave a comment, I love to hear your comments, and also hit the notification bell. That way you're always aware when I download a new video. Thank you so much for your support. Namaste.